Zara Tindall just dropped the most relatable royal complaint ever. And honestly, it's giving us major mother-daughter energy that we can all recognize. But here's the twist. This annoying habit might just be Princess Anne's actual superpower. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll either be booking yourself a memory course or calling your mum to apologize for every time you said she was being too much with her perfect recall. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. Now listen, we all know Princess Anne doesn't do things by halves, right? This is the woman who's been the hardest working royal for decades, survived a kidnapping attempt like an absolute legend, and basically invented the phrase "not here for the drama." But according to her Olympic champion daughter Zara, there's one thing about mum that drives her absolutely bonkers. And it's not what you think. We're not talking about royal protocol gone mad or some posh habit involving proper tea etiquette. Oh no, this is something far more human, and far more impressive than any of us mere mortals could handle. Picture this. You're having a casual family dinner, maybe reminiscing about that holiday from 15 years ago, and someone brings up that time little Timmy fell in the pond. Normal families? We'd argue about whose memory is right, Google some photos, maybe call Auntie Margaret to settle the dispute. But if you're Zara Tindall having dinner with Princess Anne, oh honey, you're in for a treat. Because according to Zara herself, in that brilliant ITV documentary and The Princess Royal at 70, her mother has what can only be described as a memory that would put elephants to shame. Zara revealed this insight into her mother's private world during the ITV documentary, and the way she described it had us simultaneously laughing and feeling deeply inadequate about our own ability to remember where we put our keys 5 minutes ago. Princess Anne, bless her royal cotton socks, remembers everything. And I mean everything. We're talking dates, conversations, what people wore to events from decades ago, who said what to whom at which garden party in 1987, the works. It's like living with a human Wikipedia that never needs updating. Hang on, Royal Cookies. That sounds amazing. Who wouldn't want a memory like that? Well, sit down, because we're about to explore why having a mother with perfect recall might be less blessing and more beautifully exhausting. Think about it. We've all been there, right? You're trying to tell a story, maybe embellish it just a tiny bit for dramatic effect. We've all done it. And suddenly there's your mum, clearing her throat with that look that says, "Actually, darling, that's not quite how it happened, is it?" Now imagine that mum is Princess Anne, a woman who's met literally thousands of people, attended countless events, and has been in the public eye for over 7 decades. When she corrects your story, she's not guessing. She's operating from a mental database that would make MI5 jealous. Zara, being the absolute legend she is, admits this habit is annoying but also describes it as unbelievable. And that's the key word there. Because while it might drive her mad when mum remembers exactly what she said about not wanting to ride that particular horse in 1995, it's also pretty remarkable, isn't it? This woman has been present for some of the most significant moments in modern royal history. She was there when her mother became queen. She witnessed decades of royal marriages, divorces, scandals, and celebrations. And she remembers it all with crystal clarity. Here's what's absolutely fascinating about this whole thing. Princess Anne's incredible memory isn't just some quirky family trait that makes for good documentary content. It's actually a window into how the royal family really works behind closed doors. Think about Anne's job description for a moment. She's been Britain's hardest working royal for years, clocking up more engagements than basically anyone else in the family. She meets thousands of people every year, attends hundreds of events, and somehow manages to make each person feel like they matter. That kind of personal connection? It requires memory. When Princess Anne shows up to open a hospital and remembers that she met the head surgeon's predecessor 20 years ago, or when she asks about someone's family because she genuinely remembers their conversation from months back, that's not just good manners, that's emotional intelligence powered by an extraordinary mind. Zara's complaint about her mum's memory actually reveals something beautiful about their relationship. Most of us would kill to have our achievements, our moments, our important conversations remembered with such precision by someone who loves us. When Princess Anne remembers exactly how Zara felt before a big competition, or the precise words of encouragement she offered, or the look on her daughter's face when she won that world championship in 2006, that's not annoying, that's love in action. We've all got that family member, haven't we? The one who remembers everything. Maybe it's your nan who can tell you exactly what you were wearing at your cousin's wedding in 2003. Or your dad who somehow recalls the exact score of every football match you've ever played in. It drives us mad in the moment, especially when we're trying to get away with a slightly edited version of events. But deep down, we know it comes from a place of love and attention. These people remember because they care enough to pay attention in the first place. Princess Anne's annoying habit of remembering everything isn't really about having a superior memory, it's about being present. In a world where most of us are scrolling through our phones half the time, Princess Anne has spent decades actually listening, actually watching, actually engaging with the people and moments around her. The woman is 74 years old. While the rest of us are forgetting why we walked into a room, Princess Anne is out here with a memory that would make a computer jealous. She's living proof that staying mentally sharp isn't just about genetics, it's about staying engaged with life. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.